Hello, I'm perhaps Kit, and I'm here with a developer for Forsaken, known as CEO of Isaac. You may introduce yourself.
Hello, bro. Yeah, I'm Isaac. I mentioned guys, no game collab. I'm kind of like a jack of all trades. I kind of do like skin direction a little bit. It's not my turf, but I also help out a lot with that. I also help out with like communications with like content creators and other stuff. So I'm like kind of like jack of all trades. Yeah.
Oh, my name is Voxov. I'm one of the two programmers on Forsaken. I primarily work on the back end, but I also do various other things like new killers and such. Um, I've been around since well, for a good while now. But yeah, I mostly partake in that. I also kind of like help around with like managing testers and whatnot, figuring out that sort of thing. Yeah, that's really about it.
Okay, so this is going to be an interview based off of the questions from the general community of Forsaken. I've gotten around 1,000+ questions from Twitter, Reddit, TikTok, and YouTube, and you're just gonna be. I kind of compiled them all into just 100 questions, so 10%. And it's just some of the most important questions. Some of these questions are going to be extremely demanding, and some of them might be extra critical. I tried to word them as best as I could. So, for the first question, is there any elaboration on the specifics of the skin recognizability rule, especially with the debate of the Project Diva skins and how they're recognizable, like Ghoul 2-Time and Diva 1x?
I can answer this one. From what I know, they've been more lenient on it. There's no like exact thing on it. It's just like I think the characters should like align more to what they look like, but at the same time, it's not as strict as before. Like before, we want to make sure they're like more with the character, but I think they're more lenient on that. Um, I was in charge of Project Devious skin. That was another that was Hytoko's little thing, so I was in charge of that. So I don't know much about that, but I know now that skins are like more uh less strict now, which is good.
Yeah. A lot of people were kind of being a bit critical about this because they were more worried about a lot of skins being denied and some skins being there because, like, for example, Killer Kyle Jason, or how the whole drama with, like, Kara 1x, or was it 1x?
Yeah. Yeah. I've been actually trying to bring that back. Maybe I could see about that. I really like that skin too. It's really good. I think all I need is just a little floating domino crown, and I think it'll be good to go. But I'm not promising that. But I'm gonna try and talk to him about re-adding that for sure.
All right. All right. For the second question, will removed skins, for example, Baby 2-Time or Jock 2-Time, ever come back?
I don't know about Baby Two Time. Right now, I have Baby Two Time, but it's like a dev thing. I think it'd be like really bad to bring it back. So people won't actually play the game. Jog Two Time, I could talk to them about bringing that back. It's been in limbo since they've been so busy, and the Two Time break is like super hard to work with. By the way, like I don't know how to describe it, but the skin directors definitely have a problem with like making 2-Time skins. Hopefully, hopefully it'll be easier, but like it's about it.
All right. All right. Okay. Is there a specific time frame when developer killers will be released to private servers? Alongside this, will developer exclusive skins come with them?
This is my
Yeah.
question. Yes. Okay. What is planned right now is yes, dev killers will be available within private servers. I believe it will be something that's accessible under VIP. Yeah, exclusively. I think we have a handful of developer skins that might be added on to that sort of thing, but not all dev skins will be added on. Obviously, anything that you get within the private servers is temporary. You will not have that within like main game if you leave the game.
Yeah.
But yeah, that should come very soon. I know we've been saying that it will come for like a while, but I believe now we do have a solution put into place after the whole data store issue that we had like a week or two ago. That was mostly in part caused by the whole death killers being added to the private servers. But we do have a new solution, and that should be rolled out within the next upcoming weeks or so.
All right. Are there any more non-Roblox skins coming to Forsaken? So like Vocaloid skins, meme-related skins, just general internet media, if you know what I mean.
So the lineup we have is Roblox related. If we were to do like parody skins, they'll probably be more like intertwined with the character itself, like Son Goku came out to be.
Yeah,
So
for
so,
guest.
so so skins like that would be more like that. Let me check. Do we got any more off Roblox skins? No, I don't think so.
All right. Speaking on that topic, will more community creators skins be added to the game?
Yeah, of course. I think last update we accepted like so many of them, like 50 plus. No, I think it's like over exaggeration, but most of the community skins last update were community. Oh fuck,
Yeah.
most of the skins were community. Yeah.
A lot of people,
Um.
I don't think a lot of people know, but yeah, we do have a lot of community skins that are accepted and we add in. So yeah.
Yeah. There is one upcoming community skin that's really cool, which I'm gonna try and work on
Yeah.
finishing right now.
I think the only community created skin I really heard of was Fish Metal skin, and that was mainly because he made a video on that.
Yeah, those are skins I always look into. Like Alien 007 is a community creation.
Huh.
The shark one, there's a bunch. I think Uzi Oscar is a community. Stuff like that.
Do you ever plan to lower the amount of skins released per update? This has been a concern in the community for a while, with people saying that you release too much skins per update.
I mean, skins don't really impact programmers unless it's like a super high quality skins, like super duper animations, which we don't do a lot. Like most of the skin directors, they just work on their own things. They implement it themselves. It doesn't require programming. It's just stuff the skin guys make during their time. Right, Aaron?
I wouldn't say that's the major concern that people have. I think what the
Mhm.
major concern is probably just like the fact that we have a lot of skins that's put into place, yet not a lot of like other stuff like characters. Which I mean, I do think we will probably I don't know. The skin directors aren't here, but so don't take my word fully for this, but I do think we are toning down a little bit on skins and kind of spacing them out more.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Um, yeah, because I realized we dropped a lot last update, specifically, I think with Slasher, because we dropped a lot with
Yeah.
that. So I think we are kind of like gonna slow down on that end because it is kind of becoming a lot.
Yeah,
And
I think
I'd
someone
rather not
counted.
oversaturate.
Someone
Mhm.
counted. I think there were over 150 skins in the past 2 updates.
Yeah, that's the main issue I have. I feel like it kind of oversaturates a lot of the market. It's just like, eh. I think we probably might slow down on it, but again, don't take my word fully for it.
Yeah, there's a lot of skins that didn't make it in, like Metanoli and JX1, which, for the reason is for that. And most of the time is.
This is a big question. Will there be more yourself skins in the future, and will there be further customization with these yourself skins? There was a video made, and someone was proposing a concept that there could be like a customization tool with the yourself skin where you can use like certain outfits, custom minions, colors, voice lines, etc.
Yes, I believe yes, there will be more yourself skins as well. Additionally, there will probably be customization with yourself skins later on down the line. That's not fully priority, I believe, right now because we have a lot of other stuff going on, especially with like reworking a lot of the code base that was originally in game. So that's kind of like my main priority right now. Just kind of just like rewriting that, optimizing that, making it more performant. But I believe afterwards, I can probably start working on that. But it's just not really high of priority right now. But yes, it will come eventually on later down the line.
Are there any skins that you're aware of that were previously teased and are now scrapped? For example, like Scarlet Kid?
I'm not thinking of any skins teased that are scrapped. I know that there is, yeah, no, there. Can you name some skins that they're talking about?
I was trying to like research about this. I saw someone replied with it. Scarlet Kid was one of them. Yeah, okay, it was this one cool kid skin. It was supposed to be like I'll send it in the group chat.
I legitimately have no knowledge on it,
I
unfortunately.
know what that is.
Yeah,
Yeah. I don't know about the status on other skins, but I think there might be some skins that are probably like scrapped.
Ooh.
That might not be public, but I'm not fully sure on that.
Okay.
I don't think so. I wouldn't want to think so, but yeah, I don't know. Again, I'm no skin director, but
Another burning question: will certain skins like Monochrome and Infernum 1x get new OSTs after they got removed?
I can't answer this question. This is a confusing question. All I know is that there's something. That's it. That's all I know.
There's a whole
Something
chapter
new.
for music, so this might get really messy fast. Okay.
Yeah.
What's the process for accepting and denying skins, and what's one way people could get certain skins submitted?
I mean, we don't really have that right now since the server was killed off. I think really it's just people could show off like concepts on Twitter, Forsaken
yeah,
news, stuff like that.
yeah, we mostly do look around on Twitter sometimes. There is like a concept that does interest us. Typically, sometimes I will just like privately reach out to them and just talk about it from there. So that's mostly the main way right now to kind of just submit your skins. You don't have anything else in place right now.
But yeah, I always reach out to Twitter and look it through Forsaken news. That's how things for like Alien and 7 was like made. So that's how I really do it, honestly.
You hear that, Solar? I know he's watching this. I know he's watching this and trying to relay all the info. Okay. So, will certain milestone skins like Elliot or Chance ever be revamped to have a different progression? Similar to how Taft's milestone progression is.
I mean, I don't think so, since we're trying to like lay off like revamping stuff and focus on making new content. So I really necessarily don't think that should be something we should be focusing on, since the milestone skins are fine as it is. Maybe in the future, but not right now.
Is there any progress on the Noli milestone skins?
That's not something I don't think we could discuss on.
Yeah.
After 1x and John Doe's milestones get revamped, will the old milestone skins still be available to use, like how 2x legacy skins were?
I'd want to do something like that, but I think that probably will be what will happen.
I saw someone discuss this earlier on the dev team. Will 2x legacy milestone skins ever truly return for newer players to obtain?
I'm not fully sure about that right
yeah.
now. Maybe in the future. I guess we'll see, but I'm not sure right now.
Yeah.
Alright. Do you guys have any more planned golden skins?
Yeah, obviously we have Gold 1X and we have some in the works right now. That's really all I can answer without spoiling or anything.
Alright. Will
But-
the Savior skin get its custom cosmetics back?
Yeah, we're still working on it,
I
honestly.
think we are working on it.
Yeah.
I think I discussed this a little bit on Twitter under a post, but I do want to like make sure the skin kind of like returns with its custom stuff. Yeah. Again, right now, I guess we'll see, but I will probably get to that later on in the future.
In due time.
Yeah, in due time.
Alright. Will there be a bigger preview for skins in the shop other than renders? Similar to how Die of Death previews skins before you buy them.
Aaron, you wanna answer this one?
Right now, maybe? I'm not fully sure. I haven't fully seen, because can I discuss the thing that's happening? Do people know about it?
I think you
About
should
the
mention
UI
it.
read? Yeah, probably later on down the line. We do have a UI overhaul planned out right now. No estimate on when that will be like implemented or whatnot, but that is being worked out right now. So possibly, yes, that could happen. There might be more like, just the whole skin stuff could be more expanded on. So.
Alright. Will there be a special Halloween event with limited time skins and such, similar to the Christmas event?
Definitely, it's something I want to do. I want to do something new with like the whole system with like limited time skins. That's something I definitely want to do, and
Yeah.
I hope. Yeah, and do you think you can get that done?
Easily. Again, we
Yeah.
have more plans on doing more like limited stuff in the future as well.
Alright.
Yeah. So
yeah.
definitely with a new like thing. That's all I can say really.
Yeah, I'm working on a couple of new systems to kind of work on some stuff. So yeah.
Let's just say, okay, hold on. Let's just say I took a few notes of TMG Boom. That's
Ooh.
all I can say.
All right, this one's a bit of a specific question. Is Hacklord still getting voice lines in the future?
I have no idea. Sorry.
No
Ooh.
idea. Can't comment on
I
it.
I also I also don't think he needs voice lines in my opinion. I think he's just fine with the normal one like stuff. It's
Hmm.
just my take. It's just my take.
Okay, this one's just like an opinion thing. What is each of y'all's like favorite skin in the game so far, killer or survivor?
Ooh, hold on. I
this
do
this
have
is
one.
this is controversial. Well, this one has my favorite like themes. Hold on, let me look through Forsaken right now.
I know
Oh,
what mine is. You
oh,
wanna
oh. Let's
let's
just
see.
say I like Cupcake's Cool Kids LMS. I
Wait, who?
like
All right.
I like Cupcake's Cool Kid. As for Survivor, let me check. Noob 66. I like that one.
I think my favorite skin for survivors is 2 Type Sleepy. I think that's my favorite one.
Okay, will there be more like series skins such as like Plushie, Toon, or like the Alien series?
Oh, definitely. I like those
Yeah.
series. I've been kind of the one like making more skins out of them or having more made, like more alien skins I do when I get made. Definitely, yeah.
Here's a highly requested one. I think I got like what was it, like 50 comments about this.
Yeah.
Is there any plans for Roblox content creator skins like Flamingo or other content creators?
Well, the thing is, we really want to avoid doing that. You know, content creators are kind of weird, and we don't really want to have that like intertwined with the Forsaken community as well. So probably
Yeah,
not.
so just mainly a bit of a fear of content creators going rogue or something like that.
That, and I don't think it'll fit with the game. Honestly, that's all I think.
All right. Well, that's gonna that's gonna clear up a lot of air for a lot of people.
Yeah, like I don't want to have like literally Flamingo. I mean, Cletus, like I could see being a thing in the future, like a skin or whatever. But like little people, no. Like I
I
don't
just don't.
like.
I think our main thing is just we don't want like IRL people tied into like just like skins. I feel like that's
Yeah.
kind of like one thing we typically want to avoid. So
Another thing I
Yeah.
did think about just now, what about H2O Delirious or Yumi?
I mean, those are like characters, not like actual people.
Yeah,
Pretty sure.
okay. So if it was like say a content creator, it would just be probably their OC most likely.
yeah,
Yeah, yeah,
All
pretty
right.
much.
Okay. Out of the skin stuff for a bit, are there any emotes that were teased or previously removed or dev exclusive that will be publicized in the future?
I definitely want to bring back that
no,
cash
there will
emote.
be.
Yeah.
No, there's also the other emotes.
Yeah, but yeah, there's a bunch of emotes I would bring back that I know will last
Dust.
time. Oh, those emotes.
Hmm.
Yeah, those are definitely cut back.
Yeah, we do have some emotes that are planned in the future to come back. So
All right.
Yeah.
This is a burning question. Will there be survivor voice acting, especially for things like the lines for requesting pizza or just general voice lines for idle, death, etc., similar to like let's say Dragon Guest?
Yeah, no, I don't want voice lines personally, and I don't think, we want voice lines within Survivors anymore. It ruins like gameplay, like, the killer can hear you obviously.
Yeah.
And I just don't think that's appropriate for Forsaken. I don't want to have like a chance voice actor and people be like, oh, it's the VA or whatever. Because those VAs also, unless you know.
Yeah. But
Yeah, VAs for Survivors are kind of like weird to do because they don't really have an official voice, and it'll be kind of like disruptive.
yeah,
That's
so what's
really all
already
I
there.
think. Yeah, I think it's fine as text, dialogue, and stuff. I think it's fine.
Yeah, so that extends the question. What are you gonna do with the skins that already have voice lines? Are you just gonna leave them, or are you gonna like remove them in the future?
Honestly, just leave them be. I think those skins are fine. They're old, and they're already used to. I don't think we should remove some. It's like already been in the game for so long, like that. We're just not adding anymore, or we're gonna be very strict on adding like voice lines and stuff. Like kill, like the only things that I'm fine with are like kill lines. Like they're funny, like Warhead tap. Have you seen that one?
Yeah, I saw those on Twitter.
Yeah, like those are fine. But like, we're not adding like whenever you eat a burger as new, it says I'm eating this up. We're not adding that.
All right.
Stuff like that.
Ooh, okay, that just reminded me. This is just my question personally. Will Timeless 1X keep the classic Roblox face, or will they ever get like the C face back, just like converted?
I mean, do you want it back? I could bring it
I
back.
really want the C-Face back. It looked so good on him. I feel like Timeless 1X beforehand was not too, how do I say it? It felt hard to see his face, and I understand the change now, but I feel like you could, if the C-Face, the classic C-Face could return, I feel like it would look really cool on him.
Yeah, I have a phaser show here that I think is best of both worlds. Okay, I can't find it, but let's just say it's like the C face but white. I could probably do that in the future.
That's
maybe.
what I was thinking of. Yeah, that would be really good. So we are finally segueing out of the cosmetics chapter. We are going into your specialty, Isaac. We're in the collabs area now. So
Oh yay!
this is
Yay.
going to be mainly focused on you, Isaac. I'm sorry, Aaron.
But
Are certain collabs like Face Lulz, Flood Escape 2, TDX, Rochas, are they still on the table? If so, is there any progress on them?
Rochas was never on the team. I thought I was like already said he isn't coming back. TDX is a scrap sadly because the owners didn't want it in, so I'm sad it went out, but that one's scrapped. But the rest are fine, I would say.
So Face Lulz and
Still
Flood
working.
Escape 2 might potentially be coming.
I mean, I thought the Flood Escape stuff was already coming. I thought everyone knew about Faceless.
Yeah.
Those are obviously coming back. Yeah.
Yeah, we just needed like I guess confirmation because a lot of people were still confused on those.
Yeah. Just TDX. Sadly, like I really like that collab, but the Forsaken owners didn't want it. So.
Will there ever be more collab killers like King?
Definitely, yeah. I hope that's something I could do, and I hope everyone stays tuned for that type of stuff. So yeah, definitely something I want to do.
Can you name one new collab that no one's heard of yet without revealing it? Well, in one word. In one word.
Let me see.
you gotta really pick wisely here, Isaac.
I'm thinking wisely, bro. It's like a minefield.
Well, anyway, the community's gonna go crazy about this.
I feel like if I revealed one word about this game, everyone would already know. I'm thinking. I'm like that monkey. I'll just say this boss. That's all I'm gonna say. Is boss. I think that was
Alright.
like so vague and it won't ever.
We'll see.
They won't know. Yeah.
What upcoming collab that's already been revealed are you most excited for?
Diadef.
Oh, that literally segues into my next question. Will you be working more with Die of Death?
Oh yeah, definitely. There's more stuff I need to complete. I could also reveal this right now. I still gotta do the LMS music for the survivors and any type of killer against them. So I gotta do that.
Eternity!
Yeah, I mean,
okay.
I was gonna say, yeah, I mean, I love Die of Death. Like, I literally work there as well, kind of just like helping with some stuff. So,
Oh, that's sick.
Yeah.
Wait, that's
Yeah.
actually really cool.
Mm-hmm. There's
Do
a bunch
you-
of stuff I gotta finish.
sorry.
Yeah, you can go.
Do you plan on collabing with more Roblox games? For example, fighting, block tales, you know what I mean, etc., etc.
Yeah, definitely. I will do more. I'm definitely like looking into that right now.
On the other hand, do you ever plan to collab with non-Roblox games?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think there's a really good one in the works right now. That's about it.
Ooh.
nobody will
Yeah.
know.
And
Okay.
it fits into Forsaken, which is good. That's all I gotta say.
What's
I think we will
the
like it.
one game that you'd like love to collab the most? Like basically your dream collab.
TDS.
Tower Defense Simulator?
Yeah.
This
I
is so
s-
like random and like out of pocket, but if I could somehow like collab with the FNAF people, that would be like a dream.
Oh, dude, that would be actually
Oh.
insane. Wait, actually, like that
That'd
would
be
be really
cool.
good.
That's
Okay,
cool.
well, I think that's the end of the collab section. The cosmetic section was huge. I want to be honest.
Oh man.
The rest of these will be a bit smaller, but I think we're kind of entering into like the territory of both of you guys. With the next one being survivors and killers. Oh, this is gonna be like this is gonna be a hard hitter. What killers are expected to come to Forsaken in the future and which ones are cancelled? For example, Stalker, Slenderman, 2011X, The Cataclysm, Phosphorus, The Decayed, The Masked, Cool Killer, etc., etc., etc.
I don't know how much you could comment on this.
I
I don't even know if we
all I
can
know-
comment on this.
No, I know the answer. None of them are scrapped the ones he listed except 2011X. That's about it.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, well, 2011
They're
actually.
still on the,
Wait, all of those are not scrapped? Ooh, wait.
yeah, they're still on the roster. Like we can still do.
Alright,
So,
you heard it
yeah.
here, guys. Cataclysm, Phosphorus, and Decay, Damascus Killer are all confirmed to be coming
Yeah.
one day.
Even the stalker,
This is just like a question we've had because this was like previously mentioned, and I think there's been mostly just a bit of silence about it. Is Jane Doe a survivor or an NPC? Oh
I
my
mean,
god!
yeah, I don't know if we can
What?
comment on that.
What happened?
Is
If
Jane
Jane
Doe
Doe will
a
be a
survivor or
survivor or
kill,
killer.
or I mean NPC, not killer.
Like, oh, yeah, I don't think
Survivor
we can
NPC.
comment on that.
We can't comment at that really. It's like a lore question, so probably not. We can't comment.
All right.
I said probably not, as like we're not commenting on that right now.
Which upcoming survivor or killer are you the most excited for both of you guys?
Me personally, I like Stickmaster Luke, and I hope he comes soon. That's all.
I love Veronica. I rip off my I love Veronica's shirt. I love Veronica.
Are certain unconfirmed survivors, according to the wiki, confirmed? So, for example, Bacon Hair, Helper Bot, etc. Actually, wait, there's also unconfirmed killers, which are on the wiki, like Stalker, Eye Trapped, Rust, EFTL.
I can't confirm any of these two. I don't know too much about them.
Like
Okay, wait. I think I could deconfirm some things. Juggernaut is not confirmed.
All right.
That one was never confirmed. Clone Trooper, no. I mean, it's a little person.
Expected
so I
that.
think
Expected that. Sorry,
I don't know.
the wiki just blasted in my ear the Forsaken theme. I am going to scream.
Yeah. As for killers, I mean, look. I know Stalker is still on the roster, which is pretty good. Okay, unconfirmed. Figure obviously is not confirmed, and I don't think I could comment anymore. Just say the Stalker. I confirmed this. Stalker is still on the roster, which is good. That's about it.
How close is the 2-time redesign update in your opinion? This also goes for Sixer and Veronica.
As I said, I don't think we should be focused on redesigns right now. I think we want to implement some actual content, then we can look into that. So after probably Guess 66 and other stuff, then we could probably look into that, chatting them.
I was asking how close with the 2-time redesign update. I also asked if the same thing would go for Sixer and Veronica. Like how close are we?
We can't say anything on that.
Yeah,
Ooh.
we can't just say anything.
Damn. All right. Past Sixer and Veronica though, who's planned next? We're talking like Doombringer, Valkyrie, maybe the Ringmaster.
I guess you'll have to see.
Oh, that's gonna be an interesting one. Do you have a planned number limit on the amount of killers and survivors you have to have? Like, is there gonna be a hard limit?
I don't know what you mean by that.
Like, after a certain amount of survivors and killers, will you just stop adding them? Like, where's the ending? Where are you gonna stop at a what number?
I have no idea, bro. I have no idea.
So it's probably indefinite so far. Are there any characters who had potential reworks in mind at some point of development? If so, who?
What?
I think reworked as in movesets and shit.
Yeah, it's kind of like the 2-time rework.
I think so. I think there might be a couple.
Is it possible for you to name any or no?
I don't think so.
Alright. Okay, so that's the end of the survivors and killers section. I think this one's gonna be your specialty, Voxob. We're into the gameplay.
Oh
Give her
boy.
back.
Oh,
I'll be right then.
alright. Isaac's gonna be okay. Will the team in the future implement new objectives other than generators?
Definitely. I think this is something I've wanted for a while. Right now, I feel like the core gameplay with just generators feels a little boring to me because it gets a little repetitive at times. So I feel like kind of just spicing it up more just with other kind of objectives would definitely be a nice thing to do. So definitely in the future, I'd see us doing that. So yeah.
Will console players get any improvements in gameplay such as aim assist or sensitivity fixes? Same thing goes for mobile players.
With console, yes. I plan on reworking a lot of the console logic that we have right now, following with the recode that we have going on. Am I confident that it will come out with the recode? Yes, but it might not entirely be there when it comes out. With mobile, I'm not too like certain with that. I kind of need to like delve a little bit more into like the mobile side of things to kind of figure out how to improve that. But yes, console will definitely be improved with like sensitivity side of things. So yeah.
Will the in-game achievements for Forsaken ever be turned into actual badges?
That I am not fully certain on. Maybe, but right now I wouldn't really plan on it. Again, I'm kind of like, I don't really know what we want to do with that. I guess we'll have to see in the future.
All right. This is just more of a, again, gripe question. Do you plan to release an update that's more focused on the gameplay and less on cosmetics?
Yeah, we do kind of plan on doing a couple more of like quality of life changes like later on. Like kind of just like with the recode, like just following with that, there's gonna be a lot more like quality of life changes, I believe. Kind of just gonna be worked into that. So yeah, I do think because that's kind of what I've been doing for the past like I think week or two now. It's just kind of just solely working on like the back end and that sort of thing, just to like rework a lot of things, improve a lot of systems that we have, and kind of just like improve the game in general. So yeah.
All right. Okay. So, is there any specific reasons on why some updates will come out with some things missing, some things randomly added, or have like certain big bugs that were not mentioned? So, for example, the like slasher update which came out, and then there was like a bunch of skins in there, like JX1, and then later on were removed after the patch.
With that, I believe it's just a lot of like what there was a lot of big bugs kind of with like the slasher update because specifically with the data loss, that wasn't something we really were able to test since that was mostly a thing that happened within private servers, and since we couldn't really access private servers within our game, well within our development phase, we couldn't really test that properly, and I guess that's kind of what caused that whole thing. What causes like skins to like slip out and in, I'm not fully sure. That's not really my thing, I guess, but it might be just in part the skin directors probably just forgetting to turn stuff off and turning stuff on. So that's probably what it is.
All right. This is a question I had in a different chapter, but I'm just gonna move it here since you've been talking about it a lot. How is the recode going? Have you guys ever ran into like any road bumps or like a development hell of some sort? Or has it been going smoothly?
Recode has been going well so far. I've also been kind of like outsourcing some people, kind of just like to help me improve more stuff in the back end. Kind of because me just doing it, I know like a lot about the back end of our game right now, but kind of just having that outside help as well to kind of like improve other niche things that I'm not fully like, I guess like fully, yeah. I guess just having that helps a lot as well, just to improve our back end. Yeah, recode has been going well. It's been chugging along. Yeah, it's been doing really well. I'm not fully sure when I'm gonna get it done, but hopefully sometime soon.
All right.
I'm just suffering from COVID right now, so I can't fully get it like fully finished at the moment. So,
is there any hint that we can get on what the next map for Forsaken will be?
The next map for Forsaken. I don't know if that's something I can answer because I'm not really one of the map directors, so I don't think I can comment on that.
Yeah, I guess since this is just like a whole general thing, I think this would be like something I'd have to propose like the entire dev team for, which would be kind of crazy, but like, you know what I mean? It's such a general list. Will updates be more frequent or more in huge waves? Like, will there be smaller patch updates that are consistent, or will it be like how it is now with like a huge wave of updates every now and then?
Yeah, I think what we're starting to plan right now is kind of moving out to kind of make more frequent updates, I guess. There will definitely be like obviously major updates like after like a month or like two, obviously, but we kind of do want to do more like frequent updates as well. Maybe just adding in like quality of life changes, bug fixes, some skins, that sort of thing. So I think, yeah, definitely we want to move to more like frequent updates. For sure.
All right. Will there ever be more like spawned in items similar to the Bloxicolon medkit?
That I'm not fully sure about. I feel as if that would be pretty cool to have more like variety in like what spawns, but I guess we'll see in the future. Again, I'm not fully sure about that. I'd have to discuss that more with our team.
Are there any other game modes planned other than Double Trouble? And are you allowed to talk about them?
I would say yes, there's others planned for sure. That's why I've been doing this recode as well. Is because right now, the way that it's programmed, it's not fully, I guess, optimized and ready for multiple game modes, which is also another reason for why I wanted to recode a lot of the game, because the way that it was previously, it wasn't fully set up for future updates that we wanted to do. So this recode hopefully allows more of like structure and just organization for, again, yeah, more game modes. But yeah, we do have more game modes planned for sure. That's not just Double Trouble, but I can't say any. So
Will there ever be more rewards past level 100, especially with the uncap?
that I'm not fully sure about. I guess we'll have to see in the future. Right now, I'm not fully sure about that. So.
Will there be an extended purpose for NPCs in game, or will it just be more lore related than anything?
I'm not sure about that, anyways. So that's not really me.
Okay, I got quite a few comments about this. Is an XP or money gain like rework on the table, like kind of combined with the new objectives things, I guess?
Yeah, I think we are planning to rework a little more on like how XP and money's given out, especially as well, just kind of adjusting those values, because it does appear right now that a lot of people have been getting a ton of money, yet they don't really have much to spend it on. So we might have to kind of like die down on that, but I guess we'll see. I'm not fully sure or certain about that yet, but I do think we have plans to kind of like rework a little bit on EXP and just money. So
Okay. This is we're exiting out of the whole gameplay thing. I was gonna enter music, but I'm really not sure if I should.
I'm asking if I go, but I guess let's see.
Will new composers come to the Forsaken team?
At the moment, I can't say we're looking for any new people. Me and Ego are pretty happy with who we got right now. That's not to say it won't change at any point.
Will Forsaken OSTs still have a chance of getting into the game?
Currently, we're prioritizing in-house composers. We may enlist the help of a guest composer every now and then, but I'd probably say that as of current, we aren't looking to add any of the already uploaded OSTs we've seen.
Neat. Will any laid-off musicians have their music removed or have a chance of returning?
If it's on the album, it's not getting pulled, but we have our reasons for keeping the laid-off composers off the team.
Ow. In that topic, how is the music situation looking like in the dev team? Lots of people are worried about composers being fired and such. Is this true?
As stated, we had good reason to fire the people who got kicked off the team. It was not a random choice that sprung from a concern that there were too many composers, which appears to be the most prevalent theory despite it being expressed publicly. That is not the case. That's really I got to say about that.
Alright. Well, I mean, what's the situation with the Forsaken OST on Spotify? Especially with the whole Google thing.
The Spotify issue is a problem with a distributor we've been using. Currently we're trying to figure out how to fix this, but at the end of the day the main determiner of how this situation ends is the distributor.
I see this one might be a bit controversial, but will MTF/Curses music ever see the light of day again, in any way, shape or form?
Unlikely.
Ow. Will certain OSTs for Forsaken, like Dealer, ever come to the game eventually?
I'm unsure of the current dealer situation. I cannot say much else, as in, not too sure what falls under certain OSTs.
I see. Okay, this one's kinda big. Will there be more special LMS themes, specifically for Nest and Slasher?
I can confirm that there will be more relationship LMS themes, as that is a huge part of Forsaken in my opinion. But what I can't confirm is who will be getting one. You'll just have to wait and see.
Ow. In that topic, will there be special skin-specific LMS themes? For example, Subject 0 and Subject 1.
There will be more special skin-specific LMS themes as well, but I must make it known that just because two skins have a relationship, that does not mean they will have a theme.
Oh nice. Will any certain skins be getting custom themes in the future, like Subject 0, Artful and Devestonally, act?
I can't exactly confirm which things will be getting an OSTs, as plans may change over time, and if a confirmed OST is decided to be something we no longer wish to pursue, then we don't want to disappoint people with that announcement.
Will Cool Kids Milestone 3 and 4 skins get a custom chase theme like the other milestones? If so, is there any progress in them?
Yes to both questions. The work in progress sounds really good so far.
Missy. Oh well, that's all. Tism for answering, smiley face.
Thanks for having me, and sorry that I was not able to give exact answers in some areas, but I hope my answers were still helpful.
Now it's just like, these are just like general questions for you guys, the development and the dev team. So, is development in general just going well, or have there been like any road bumps?
It's going fine. I would say so. What do you think, Aaron?
It's been going well. Obviously there's been road bumps. I mean, given with any game, but yeah, it's been chugging along well. So.
What's the #1 priority for the dev team right now?
For me, I'm not sure about the whole team in general. I think mostly for me right now, my main priority is kind of just getting this recode done, because I want to get this done and then focus on a lot of new features and stuff for the future. So
The music guys are getting their music done. That's your priority. Music needs to be out.
Do you ever plan to expand the tester and moderator teams, especially with the rapidly increasing player count for Forsaken?
with moderators, I think we do. I think we have expanded a little bit more on that with that team. Testers, I'm not fully sure. I think we've been trying to get more testers, kind of just like on a couple of variety, like I guess devices, like console or like mobile players, kind of just like test those better, because I've noticed that we have a lot of console bugs or mobile bugs that kind of pass through the cracks. So having those kind of testers put into play would help a lot. But we don't really have any like tester applications open right now.
Which character was the hardest to develop, and why?
The hardest? I think the most difficult one was definitely Noli. It wasn't me. Well, for me personally, the most difficult one to program was probably Two-Time, because it was a little more complex than a lot of the other characters on the roster that we had at the time. In general, it was definitely Noli. Noli is a really complex character with a really complex moveset, which is why it was quite difficult to get Noli down.
So, which character was your favorite to make, though? Like, the most fun you've had?
Most fun? I'd say right now the most fun I'm having right now is with Veronica. V is really fun to work on. So it's not even because I mean I love Veronica. It's just like they're really fun to work on, and I'm having a blast, kind of just like programming them and bringing them to life. So.
Okay, this one's more. I feel like I should have sorted this into the community tab, but how do you and the dev team get around people who give out like lousy criticism or try to harass you, and do you plan to take action against those people?
We don't 1984 people.
As do you want to comment on that?
I know that we don't 1984 people. That's all I know. We let people, say their stuff, and we, try and improve the game.
Yeah. With me, I won't listen to people unless it is like valid criticism and feedback. If it's just like ripping on us and hating to hate, then I don't really buy much to it. It's just not really something I'll listen to.
All right. So this one's for, I guess, both of you guys. What's the most fun you've had doing anything for Forsaken? Not just like creating a character, but like just anything related to Forsaken.
Let's say just like talk to the collab people and just like, what kind of game I like. I have known about Forsaken. I've been beginning October and November, so I was a part of Damnation Days. The first collab that I helped with was Item Asylum, and that was how the dummy skin was made, which is the first collab skin for Forsaken. Yeah.
I'd say for me, it's probably the community that we've definitely cultivated. Definitely, I know there's like definitely that minor community that's really toxic and just, yeah, all of that. But a lot of the other people that I've seen that attend like these conferences or like these meetups and seeing people just cosplay characters, just kind of expressing their love for Forsaken and kind of just like seeing that whole thing and being positive about the game just really puts like a smile on my face. And definitely what brings me joy and brings me back every day to work on the game and just lets me know what I'm working for. So,
All right, that's actually I like that. That was really heartwarming. What are the stages for creating a new survivor or killer? Like concept stages, and then like, you know.
I'd say with the stages, it's what it really starts out with is kind of creating out like the design of the character. After that's kind of all sorted out, a moveset will be designed. Once those two are kind of like, I guess, put together, what happens afterwards is it won't be worked on until like if they're planned out for an update, like far down the line, it will probably get like likely no progress at all. But once it is started out, what will happen is assets will start being created. While that's being worked on, programmers, either me or Prankster, will work on like kind of like a bare bones of like the character, and then we'll start funneling in like assets that are kind of just being worked on. Once that's in, typically I think like the programmers or Kaiser will kind of like go in, add in some of those like values that are needed. Then we'll kind of like vigorously test with our testing team, kind of just figuring out what feels right, what feels wrong. And then Kaiser will just adjust values from there. And then once that's all done, the character should be finished and ready to ship out. So. With kind of that whole thing, what does go down typically is we will work on like content for like quite a while, and then we will definitely occasionally push out to testers. It depends typically what kind of tests we have to perform. If it's something that we need quite a good amount of testers on, we'll kind of schedule it out ahead of time, just to make sure that we'll have like a good amount of people to help test something. But if it's some like minor change or like bug fix that doesn't need like a lot of testers, we'll typically just like push it out. We'll ping testers and they'll just test from there. For larger updates, what I've started to do with like managing testers is I will have set dates planned out. I'll have like, for example, like before the slasher update, we had 5 testing sessions scheduled out for like the span of 2 days. And not 2 days, but like, yeah, we had like quite a bit planned. But we would have testers go through that. If they found any bugs or issues, they would report it directly to us. We have a form system where we kind of have a lot of tags that we'll put on, just to signify if something's fixed, if something needs to be reviewed, it's high priority or not, etc. And then we kind of will just like work through that, and yeah, that's kind of what we do. Obviously, I'm still trying to kind of like iron out a lot of this tester stuff just to make it easier for everybody, but it is, from what it seems like, is getting better. So hopefully less issues and bugs will pop up in the future.
Yeah, we couldn't catch that private server once. You know, it was a private server and we can't do private servers.
Yeah, I think I already put that out.
Okay, so that was the end of the development section. So let's just get to community then. How open are the developers to interacting with the community, like how they supported competitive Forsaken?
I mean, I don't interact with the community a lot as I did before, but I'm always like available just to support new artists and stuff that's creations get in. I always look in community creations. I don't really like looking into other stuff. I just focus on artists creation mostly, supporting them.
Yeah. For me, I do sometimes interact with the community. I've kind of started to avoid that, but I will look at what people are saying, and if any criticism or feedback comes up, I listen to people. Yeah. With like competitive Forsaken, I actually do really like what they're doing, and I've actually put towards quite a bit of Robux for a future season that they have. So yeah, that would be pretty cool. It's a pretty large prize pool that I think people would be interested in. So
All right, cool. Will the previously removed skin OST community suggestions ever return to the Forsaken Discord?
I'm not fully sure right now. I guess we will have to see in the future. But right now I'm kind of unsure. I'm kind of like, I think we're all still a little iffy with like the Discord server and stuff. So.
And then this one, I think, what was it, like 30 or so content creators asked me this. Will there ever be plans to expand the perks for content creators outside of just the CC channel?
Maybe I want to try and do that, but I'm not fully sure what they would want. I think I'd probably have to talk to like the content creators, kind of just figure out what they need and whatnot. So
I'm right here, buddy. I'm joking. Okay, well that was all for community. That was probably the shortest one, other than balancing. This one's just gonna be like questions for you two, just like actual interview questions if you think about it. How long have you been working at Forsaken?
Well, I always helped out with collabs since like October to November. So I'd say I've been working since the beginning, but I haven't been in like a high position until like a few months ago.
Yeah, I've been on ever since day one. And I think it was Mala and Trebla that both got me onto the game originally, like day one. So yeah.
What's your opinion on Forsaken's identity?
Well, I'm trying to bring it back a little bit to like what Mala wanted, like a little bit more horror oriented in a certain way, but also we're trying to get things out. I think we're doing a pretty good job right here and add some horror aspect.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're just trying to, get the game, back to where it's always, been,
Yeah, obviously we're kind of like touching up some stuff, but we're also just keeping kind of like the same. It's like what? It's like a mixed bag, I guess. Like we're kind of just keeping stuff with how it worked originally, but like we're also kind of just like bringing back some other stuff that Mala originally had.
Yeah. If Forsaken will always be hackers and what's it called? And Roblox having stuff, we'll also implement like stuff like new horror, like things from other Roblox games, stuff like that would be always cool. So I think the game's heading in a good direction. I would say so.
Or gripes. Who is the most annoying? Like, who's the most annoying survivor or killer in Forsaken, in your opinion? Like, that you have to play against.
Well, it used to be Dusakar. They nerfed Dusakar as the force field, which makes him less annoying, but it also gives him more survivability. I would say, definitely N7 and Noob. I always hate playing against those players. So
Half has brought some like unawakened rage to me.
Even people found out there's no like stacking for him.
I've never felt so angry about a TAF player in my life.
Bro, I hate N7 and Noobs, bro. They're the most annoying players in the whole world, bro. I'm sorry.
Okay, this one's more primarily for Isaac. Is that code system still in the works? If so, do you have any like concepts of how it would function?
Oh yeah. Well, it'll be simple. It'll kind of be like Arsenal, where hey, follow Forsaken RBX, Forsaken developers, whatever. For
Dude, I loved Arsenal. The way they
codes.
would put in codes. I remember I was like
yeah,
getting on all my alt accounts, farming out all the announcer codes.
yeah. So I can tell you how some functionality will have. So we're gonna have stock, obviously. We're gonna have hours or aka time, and then we're gonna have some
Ooh.
indefinite codes. And Aaron, right? We can like take those off if we wanted to, right? Okay, yeah. We're just gonna make it like Arsenal, really. Have
Oh, yeah.
stock on some codes or some time. That's about it.
Okay. How did you end up working for Forsaken?
I
Well,
was friends with Malo Trebla that I got brought on.
yeah,
Those are
I've been.
maps, but now here's a programmer.
Oh, well, back then, the way I got to Forsaken was I always was like I joined whenever I saw, hey, Forsaken. I always knew about the development back then. I was hired onto like the position I am, the higher position by Ava back then, but now I'm here, trying to do things good for the game, new collabs, introducing people to new Roblox games and stuff. So yeah,
Alright.
it was really a long road, but I've always been the collab guy, Forsaken.
Okay, now we're getting it. These are the final two questions. How was RDC?
Oh, that was cool. I like RDC. The TDS people were really cool. I met the Dandy's World devs. They're really nice. Did you
Yeah,
meet Dandy's World Flash?
Yeah, I got to meet a lot of people, but unfortunately, somebody was there with COVID, and I got COVID, so.
Oh, that sucks. That sucks.
I don't even know
I'm
what I
so
have. I
grateful.
just have a sore throat.
How do you guys feel about winning an award from the Roblox Innovation Awards?
I think it's cool. I just want a Roblox hat. That's all I want.
I thought it
I
was
just want a
awesome.
Roblox hat, bro.
I thought it was awesome, and it definitely shows how far this game's gone, and it's definitely something to celebrate with just not us, but just the community and contributors and just everybody that's kind of gotten us to this point.
Yeah.
It's kind of everybody here to celebrate.
Oh,
How
does
did
it
he
say RRA one times winner?
I don't know if you noticed, but that was me.
Wait, let me see this. Let me see the description. Hold on. Oh, I see
was
it. Dude, I remember Flood Escape 2 did that. That was really neat.
Yeah.
Okay. So I guess that's all for just like general questions. We're finally reaching into the final stages. These are just gonna be balancing questions. They're pretty general, except some of them might be a bit different, but we'll see. First question, will hitboxes be going under another recode? Because I don't think they've been recepted very well recently.
I think they were reworked a little bit more. If I recall correctly. Speaking of
Hi,
that, well,
Prankster.
Hello.
You go ahead and answer the
Yes.
question about hitboxes.
No, just go. What was the question?
Will hitboxes get a recode?
The best
They
one,
have
bro.
been recoded already. I just recorded them. We're gonna push a patch eventually because I made a change to them as like another one. They probably will get another change in the near future before like guest drops probably.
Balancing wise, are there any survivors and killers who you can confirm will be getting buffs or nerfs in the future? This combines with the next question. Will Slasher get a buff?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think 1x is getting some touching up on as well.
Alright.
'Cause I hear a lot of people are really frustrated about 1x, so I mean, yeah. I think
Wasn't
it's
Slasher meant to get reworked?
Oh, that
Yeah,
kind of
touch that.
coincides with that other question I asked about character reworks that were potentially concepted.
I have been asking for an N7 rework like ever since I joined the team because he's just so fucking boring.
That segues perfectly into the next question. Do you plan to rework the survivalist functionality to be more team focused instead of selfish?
I mean, if we did that, it'd be like you're making them supports, so there's only basically like two.
Yeah.
I guess it comes down to core gameplay because the gameplay loop revolves around you winning by playing like a little bitch, and that's honestly where most of the boring comes from in this game.
All right. Well, I'm gonna be honest, Prankster. You did kind of come late. We're on the now we're on the miscellaneous and final questions.
All right, that's fine. I just woke up. It's
Good morning, bro. Will pro or voice chat only servers come to Forsaken?
Yes. Yes, they will.
Is there anything more planned for the VIP Game Pass?
I actually just got done adding the dev killers back without destroying everyone's day this time.
Yeah, that was something special. It was alright.
I've confirmed it works now. There's no data fucking with it. It's just hard coded into the VIP game was itself now. So when the patch drops that fixes the hitboxes, that should drop with it.
All right.
Yep.
Will there be more merchandise related to Forsaken, like the Chance plush? If so, will you still be working with Makeship on this merch?
I don't know if that's something we can answer. I don't know. There probably will be more stuff with Makeship, yes. What stuff there will be, I don't think we can say. So.
All right. Yeah, I see. Okay. This image was like trending on the Twitter question where I said I'd be interviewing. It was like some guy was like begging for a very certain whatchamacallit. There was like a mystery man skin, and I'm trying to find it. And people wanted to see like what is there anything they could like see about it, you know what I mean? Because
honest to God, I have no idea who that
I know who drew that. It's funny. Toki.
Okay.
I don't know what that is.
I don't know who this is. I'm gonna be. It looks like I could see like a yellow head, black limbs.
I could DM to you, Aaron, who it is.
Dude, it's gonna be okay. So you guys can't say it.
We can't really say it, but they don't know what it is. But
I don't know what that is. I don't know. Unknown survivor.